Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about an ongoing fight. A fight that America, the world, actually, not just America, the whole world, we just can't solve it. Which is better? PlayStation, Xbox, or PC? Now, I grew up on the PlayStation 2. I grew up on console games just in general, alright? I played like some PC games here and there, but I would have to say, like, the PC games I played, those are like games that kids just usually play and things. Like, I wasn't really a big PC gamer until I had got my own computer. I actually didn't start learning about PC games until I got my own computer. I remember it was 2013? I think it was 2013. I had asked for a laptop. And I remember when I had the laptop that I had, it was seriously the crappiest laptop ever. Like, I mean, it was good, but for gaming, it was the crappiest laptop that you can possibly have. It was basically, in gaming terms, it was a potato. That laptop, it couldn't do anything, all right? The only thing it could do is just make fries. Like, that's all it can really do. Like, that laptop, I mean, it was good, but that laptop had some problems, though. It was a Dell Inspiron, like, 5000 or 7000. It was one of those 1000 series, whatever they want to call it. But anyways, Dell Inspiron laptop. Expensive, too, because from what I was told, the laptop was well over $1,000. So I assumed that any laptop over $1,000, like, it could do anything. And that laptop, no. That laptop would probably, if it was like a whole line of like laptops, like which would be better, that laptop would probably be better for like college or school or something. You know, like that laptop, it wasn't good for gaming. And I remember I downloaded Steam, and I remember I was like, I think the one game where it did teach me a lot about like PC gaming and video games on the computer and stuff was H1Z1. And that was the game where I was like, and I remember it was like before it was its old Battle Royale thing. I remember I went to play that game, and I think I still got that video up too on my gaming channel where I tried to play it, and it looked like a slideshow. And I was just like, I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, well, I don't know what could possibly be wrong. Like, why is this laptop or why is this game just running so bad and things? But eventually, yes, what I'm using now is a gaming laptop. I have a gaming PC, so I know everything I need to know about gaming computers and stuff, and the parts I need, the games I need to play. Like, there's this website I go to called System Requirements Lab, and I go there and check to see if my game is or the game that I want to play is compatible with the laptop or computer that I have. And for the most part, yeah, all the games are and stuff. But but before in the past, oh man, I remember there would be times I'll go. Every time I wanted to play a game, it was like old games, like very, very old games, like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or Grand Theft Auto 3, or Grand Theft Auto Vice Cities. Like, it was like those games where it came out on the PlayStation 2, and it was like the early PlayStation 2 days, like the fat PlayStation 2, not the skinny PlayStation 2, but Yeah, I was like, man, that laptop, I had so many problems with it. Like, just stepping out of like talking about like which console is better. Let me just talk about this laptop for a second, because I remember it was like after maybe a few months of having it. I think this had happened. It had to happen like I think during summer, and I remember it went out, or it started slowing down. So luckily I was home, and yeah, I can like go and I had to call out a technician guy to come and fix it and things, because it was just running at a very, very slow rate. Then the screen had messed up on me, and so I couldn't open the screen past a 90-degree angle. Like anything 90 degrees or like below 90, yeah, below 90 degrees. I had to think about it for a second, but yeah, I couldn't. I had to like it looked like I was like cracking it open just to like look inside or something. Like I could not use that laptop, so then I had to call out a technician for that. Then I remember I had got when I had started posting my music on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. Then the laptop, I opened it, and the back part of the screen had just like busted like open. And so if I closed it, then it would just start like rising up and things, or it was just like the screen was broken. So I'm like, no, I'm not calling out a technician guy for that. Like not this time, no. So anyways, yeah, I gave up on it. Ended up getting I eventually did get a PC, like an actual computer and stuff. And yeah, I was able to play games on there no problem. It was probably the best investment I could have made. So yeah, I still till this day, I mean, I haven't used it recently and things, because I really haven't been playing a lot of PC games. I need to play PC games. I got all these PC games and don't even play them. Like, but if you guys want to see PC games, please go to my gaming channel and let me know. Just about like TMossBoss plays PC games. That make that into a hashtag or something. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, PC games, it's good, but it just requires too much. And that's why I'm like, bro, I wish I could just put the game in and just start playing it. So, I mean, PC games are good, but you're going to need to have, like, a very, very good computer to play it. And that's why I'm like, I would recommend a console. Because a console, all you need to do is spend, like, $300-$400. Alright, maybe even less than that. Depends on where you go and stuff. But, yeah, a gaming laptop or a gaming computer, you're going to be thinking, like, you're going to probably be spending, like, $1,000, couple of grand. You know, if you want to get like the best one, like the one where you could play every game, no problem, no delays, no like just everything just runs smooth, you're gonna need to get you a, like me. I had got a gaming PC that cost $500, and I had got a gaming laptop that cost $800. And yeah, both of them, I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like them both. But to get like a decent one. To get like the expensive, oh yeah, you're gonna be spending over $1,000 on it and stuff. And so that's what I'm like, when I see people, alright, getting off subject again, but when I see people wearing like $2,000 shoes, I'm like, do you guys not realize, okay, I guess I'm not getting off subject, I just felt like I was talking about shoes, but you guys could have spent that money on a computer, okay, a decent computer at that, a computer that can do anything and look fashionable at that. Like, you could get, because no, so I had got a cyber power PC for $500. This this computer, it lights up, it changes colors, everything is nice about it, it runs smooth. Like, I was able to make so many videos off of that computer. So many videos off of that computer and things, and I just don't understand, like, why people go out and they're getting, like, Balenciaga shoes or Gucci shoes. Like, get you some J's, man. Get you some Jordans. Get you some, like, OG Jordans and call it a day. But don't spend your money on that. Like, nah. It's just, to me, when I see that, it's not worth it. So that's why I'm like, I just don't understand why people, they be doing stuff like that. But, yeah, I was like, I spent $500 on the gaming PC and then $800 on the laptop. And they both run fine, especially the laptop, because it's much more, well, it's, like, old, but it's modern. So it's like a laptop that it was like $1,200 like a few years ago, but since then they release it. And I have to say that's probably like the downfall on a PC, that you're gonna have to like constantly keep on replacing it and replacing parts and things. Who knows, you might be able to like wait some years and then, but it's like, it's just equivalent to going and buying a new console. So that's like with a console, like you don't have to worry about all of that stuff, like a part like being outdated and things, because yeah, on a gaming computer, like yeah, a part can go outdated, and there's like a new capture card thing came out, and the capture card is like pretty much like for the graphics and things, or a graphics card and stuff. But a capture card, was I saying capture card? A capture card is what you use to record your gaming videos. But a graphics card, yeah, that's what you gonna have to probably keep constantly like upgrading, because if you look at most games on Steam, all the graphics cards, maybe on the newer games they might all be the same, but like you can go through an old game all the way to a new game, and then a game that might have been like, it's like somewhat in the middle. It's not old, but it's also not new and things. But yeah, it's like the graphics things, they change on them all the time, and even the developers themselves, they will change the settings and things about like, oh, so your minimum settings, like let's say it's a GTX 460, now it's gonna be like a GTX 1070, because they upgrade the game and now it's different. But it ain't gonna be that dramatic of a change in things. Like that's just, I went from like the minimum all the way to the like highly recommended and stuff. But yeah, it's like you could go to places and things and see like what's the best one and all that stuff. Like that's why I'm like, I remember when my mom said she was going out, she was gonna go get a computer, and I'm like, let me come with you, because them guys be selling you garbage. Like what you need is a gaming computer. Like I mean, you obviously gonna be playing games on it and stuff, but that's pretty much the best laptop you could get at the same price for the computers that you usually be getting, and they be like jacking up the prices on it and stuff. But anyways, yeah, but if you're not like a PC gamer and things, then yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of upgrades to it and stuff. I mean, it depends though. Like if you go for the highest one, then you ain't gonna have to do that much upgrade. You can go and get, I think that that computer costs like $10,000 or something like that. It's like Alienware or something like that. That's the name brand of it. But yeah, there's just like, you won't have to like upgrade it for the next 10 years or something like that. I'm like, wow, I mean, I guess that's good, but like that much money, I think it was like 10,000. Who knows? It might have been less than that. But anyways, and then with Xbox. Now, Xbox, I feel like that was like the go-to console where everybody had an Xbox. Everybody was in an Xbox live party and things, talking amongst their friends. Yeah, overall, just like having fun. Like I had to say, I had some of my best parties at an Xbox live party. Like an Xbox live party, it cannot top any party. That's why I'm like, to all my friends that are PlayStation users, I'm like, if you've always been a PlayStation user, you will like that experience, okay? Because no, let's take it back to the Xbox 360 day. The Xbox 360 days, okay, where that Xbox Live, before they changed the menu too, alright? Because I remember when they changed the menu and it was all wrong. But anyways, them Xbox Live parties, and then it was like, man, 8 of your friends all in one party, talking amongst each other. And this was like the high school days too. Like, man, I miss those days so much. Those were the days. Those were the days. Like, honestly, if I blow up on YouTube, I'm telling my friends, like, quit your job. Like, I'm gonna get you into YouTube. You're gonna be making some real money and stuff. Like, I'm gonna help you out on this one because I need you guys. Like, I can't do this by myself. But nah, like Xbox Live parties, like that, hands down, was some of the best parties and things. Then of course, like I felt like, I don't know, because I mean, they even have like PlayStation parties. They ain't really at that until later on. I think they realized like that's what people want and things. When people did play when PlayStation users did play an Xbox, they were like, oh, well, this is the one feature that I would like to see on PlayStation. You know, some parties where we can talk amongst our friends and things. But yeah, it was like, I remember they added that a little bit later on PlayStation. But I remember with PlayStation, though, so I'm glad I had got an Xbox. Like, I mean, I have everything. I have, like, a computer. I have a PlayStation. I have an Xbox. But I overall, like, if I had to say, I like my Xbox. I like the Xbox and things. One, because on PlayStation, so actually on Xbox, you could get like a wide variety of like Xbox controllers and stuff. They got so many different types of Xbox controllers. You can even go to places and customize your own Xbox controller. And with PlayStation, they only give you PlayStation like licensed PlayStation controllers. So yeah, on Xbox, so for an example, on Xbox they got these controllers called Afterglow, and they light up. It's pretty dope. And on PlayStation, it's just the basic controller, no lights up, like no lighting up. I mean, well, it does light up, but it's like on the back and things. But it's the same controller. Same controller. You can't change controllers, and they don't even have like wired controllers. On Xbox they have wired controllers, and that's what I really had to say I like about Xbox and things. But yeah, on PlayStation, yeah, they wireless controllers. And the downfall I would have to say with both Xbox and PlayStation, that PC, and I'm so glad that I have a gaming PC, that you can't like, well, I know when I'm like recording videos that I can't have my headset plugged in because the audio is going to get cut out. Now, I don't know if that's a problem on my part or that's just a thing, but like, if that's just a thing, why? Why is that just it shouldn't even be something that should be on my part. That shouldn't be something that exists. Like, obviously a person wants to use their headset when they play in a game. That's the whole reason why they sell headsets at stores. So I don't know if it is a feature that I got on and I just need to figure out how to turn it off. That shouldn't be a feature in the first place. Like, that should be something that should just be not even there. It should be just be turned off by automatic. And so yeah, I'm like, that's dumb. I tried that on the Nintendo Switch. I feel like I should maybe add the Nintendo Switch, but I don't know. Nintendo Switch, I feel like if anything, it needs to be like a more so it's like Nintendo Switch versus the PSP and stuff. That should be my next podcast, like a follow up to this, but it's Nintendo Switch and PSP. I should do that too. But no, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. That's what we're gonna talk about in this podcast. But anyways, yeah, I don't like that headset thing. It's just like, to me, I'm like, bruh, like, you guys couldn't have like done this differently or better and things. Like, the fact that you're gonna have it where it's like I have like, and so now every time when I make like a gaming video, I have to just use the TV audio. And then it makes an echo noise, and so it's like I'll be playing the game and then you're just hearing like an echo of a gun going off. Or the echo of a car driving or something. It's like, bruh, like, come on, man. Like, so that's why I'm hoping in the future when I do decide to upgrade my TV, I'm gonna make sure it has like a headphone slot and things, or like a Bluetooth thing where I can use the TV, won't have to worry about all those problems and stuff. And even then, they'll figure out a way to like just mess up everything. So that's why I'm like, man, this is stupid how technology works. But yeah, I don't like the headset thing. And then with PC, like, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you can play and then the audio will be there and nothing will be different or canceled out or muted and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that's why I was like, that's just dumb. I don't know why they do that, but maybe it might be something on my part that I need to fix. Eventually one day I'll fix it, but right now I'm just too lazy. I just want to record the video and get it over with and stuff. So, and on PC, there's like a bigger variety of games. Like, I mean, Xbox and PlayStation, don't get me wrong, they have a wide variety of games too, and they even have it where you can play like older games from the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. You can go and play those games on the next gen consoles, well, that's what they call them, but the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But on PC, like, that's the thing, like, you don't have to worry about, because, see, they have it where it's like, you gotta get, on PlayStation, you gotta pay a subscription to play the older games, and on Xbox, they have it where it's like, you have to, they'll let you know when that game is available, so they'll have it where it's like a backwards compatible, like, gameplay thing, and then when it's available for that, then you can play it, but you can't just, like, put it in the game and start playing it. Other than PC, it doesn't matter what PC you have. It doesn't matter what computer you have. If that game runs on that computer, you can play it on anything, okay? So, yeah, that's just like... So, for an example, Grand Theft Auto 5. So, let's say if that game just came out on the Xbox 360 and it didn't come out on the Xbox One, then that game... So, I would have to wait for it to be in that backwards compatible stage. and then I'll be able to download it. But if I just had the sudden urge of wanting to play that game, I would have to plug up my Xbox 360 and play it like that, which is not a problem. But I just feel like that it should just be right there. I should just be able to play it like right there. I shouldn't have to like wait for something to be upgraded or things to play it and stuff. And with PC, it's like it doesn't matter. Like it just doesn't matter like what PC it's on. Like you're gonna be able to play this game. And in fact, it's just like when you play it at first, like you might not really notice it, but then later on when you play it, it's just gonna probably get progressively better and better since you're like getting a newer PC and things. So if I were to have like an older PC and play Grand Theft Auto and it's all choppy and things, and I get me a brand spanking new one with new graphics card, new processor, and new everything else, then yeah, the game's gonna probably run a lot smoother. In fact, I'm probably be able to update the graphics and everything else. So I have to say that's probably like that's an upvote for the PC. Like you can just go ahead and just like play pretty much anything. I have to say overall like PC wins this fight. But I mean with console, like if you're a console person, like I mean you can treat a PC. Yeah, overall I feel like this, I don't even know why I did this podcast. I mean I did it because I needed an episode, but overall yeah, PC I think wins. PC wins. I mean, console is good and all. If you're a console person, if you like Xbox and PlayStation, cool. There's probably games that you can't play on the PC that you can play on PlayStation and Xbox. Like for an example, the Spider-Man game. I know on PlayStation. That's the thing about like consoles. They got like their exclusive games and stuff. So who knows? Hopefully, in the future they decide. Well, I know Microsoft. They're already on it. They're all. You can play. Xbox One like exclusive games on the computer and things. Now hopefully in the future Sony might have something like that where you can do that and things, but if not, it's okay. Ain't tripping about it and stuff. Overall, yeah, I think PC. It's PC, and then I would have to say Xbox, and then well, PlayStation do be having some good games. It's a tie. It's honestly a tie between the Xbox and PlayStation. They're both equally good in their own way. But overall, like I think PC, they win. They win by far. Like you can do just about anything on the PC and stuff. So anyways, and it's just I feel like with me, it's like it's a lot easier to use. Like it's just, you know, you can do so much with a PC and things on a Xbox or a PlayStation, you could do so little. So yeah, it's just a bigger variety of games. What else? Yeah, it's overall better. Plus you can like if you have a gaming laptop, you can take that anywhere and use it and play it and things. All you just gonna need a mouse and stuff, but yeah, you could take that anywhere and play it. You got Wi-Fi or like a 5G or 4G thing or something like that. Yeah, you could take that anywhere and stuff, but anyways, I am going to end this podcast. I feel like overall I answered my question. I was going to try to drag this out longer, but yeah, Xbox and PlayStation, they're both equally good in their own way. They got flaws, they got good things about them, but overall PC, it's more superior. It has a when you eventually learn how to play a PC game, because I know when I started getting into PC games and I was using a mouse and a keyboard, I noticed that I was playing a lot better with the mouse and the keyboard. So overall, like I do like a mouse and a keyboard and stuff. But and then it's like, well, controller, like I grew up on a controller and things. So to me, they both have like a special place in my heart. But overall, like yeah, PC, it's more superior. So anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this or listening to this on a streaming service, a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up to where you can stay tuned for the next episode. Also, before I forget, all right, I am a brand ambassador for SeatGeek, okay? You might have heard me mention this before, but cutting straight to it, all right? If you are buying tickets to an event or a basketball game or a football game, or if you're just on SeatGeek buying tickets to something, all right? I don't know what it is, all right? But tickets to something, all right? Make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, spelled the same exact way that it is in the title and things, TMossBoss. Use my promo code TMossBoss and it knocks $20 off your first purchase. So, anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching or listening, and peace.